What Jimmy does that is so important, he stops the bleeding because he can get to the free throw line. I'm going to re-nickname Jimmy Butler the Tourniquet because he is able to stop the bleeding, aka blown leads, by getting to the free throw line. The Warriors just this year are top 3 in blown leads. I got news for you. They're top 3 in blown leads almost every year. Last year, they were top 5 in blown fourth quarter leads because momentum is a tricky lady and they are so dependent on their outside shot like they've always been. I have watched 15-point swings just dissipate in a matter of seconds. It is unbelievable how quickly they used to be able to lose leads. Now with Jimmy Butler being able to do what he does, which is draw fouls, get to the line, stop the momentum, make everyone kind of reset, and be able to let them kind of take a breath. It has just changed their entire lives right now. The Golden State Warriors as a team, just so you know, are 26th out of 30 in the league at free throw attempts. Steph Curry is 50th in the league in free throw attempts. Now, I could argue he is the least treated properly superstar of all time with foul calls, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Jimmy Butler averages 8 free throw attempts per game. That puts him at 3rd in the league, only behind Giannis and SGA. The first game Jimmy showed up, they gave me this stat. This is all you need to know. He had already had 7 games just this year where he had at least 10 free throw attempts. The entire Warriors roster combined only had 7 players have 10 free throw attempts all season. He'd only played in 25 games so far at that point. So I love everything about Jimmy. I love his leadership. I love his defense. I love his intelligence. I love his toughness, his one-on-one ability, his passing, his clutchness. All that is great. But the biggest thing Jimmy does over and over and over is stops bleeding. He stops runs. He stops them from blowing leads because he gets to the free throw line. I am loving Jimmy Butler out here in Golden State. Just behave for a year and a half. Steph will probably be at the end of his rope by then. A year and a half is all I need out of Jimmy. Then you can go as crazy as you want. You can start fights with Steve Kerr. You and Draymond can start a fight club in the backyard. I don't give a shit what you do. Just behave for the year and a half the way you're behaving now. Continue to play aggressive the way you're playing now. And I will be the biggest Jimmy Butler fan. I'm going to get my own emo haircut.